Joined by the head coach of the Ferris State Bulldogs, Andy Bronkema, after a 100-76 win over the Findlay Oilers here today. And Coach, got to be very proud and pleased with the way your kids came out and competed here this afternoon.
Yeah, we played really hard, and so did Findlay. And some shots started falling for us in the second half, gave us a little bit of a lead and a cushion. I thought we relaxed just for a second, after we built the lead, but guys just played really hard. A lot of guys stepping up and playing solid minutes. And, there's a couple guys that had their first shift or two were just not quite themselves, but then they stepped back up in their third and fourth shift and played amazing. And that's the stuff I look for, right? Because every shift you have is not always going to be, perfect. It's a game of mistakes. But then for them to step up and have, game-winning plays with Tyler penetrating kick to Donnie 2 times for 3. I mean, he makes a big layup after kind of shooting a tough layup where he could have. Those are game-winning plays, and I like that. Even Kenny coming in and joining the rebounding, getting some big rebounds there in his last shift. There's a lot to be proud of today.
Talk about the play. Brandon Clairbout, Cole Vickers came on. We're part of the rotation here today, and it's kind of that next man up mentality, but you had confidence in your system and the guys on your roster here for those guys to come in and play some big minutes for you today. Yeah,
when you're it's unique for a guy to be ready. You always say be ready when your number's called. It's unique when guys can be ready because it's hard sitting and waiting. It's hard, and those guys are ready, and they came up big today. I'm proud of them, real proud of them, and it wasn't really a hesitation. To go to them. And we got other guys like that too. And we got other guys that are on the verge, of figuring out what that feels like and the maturity it takes to, to be waiting in the wings, ready for their moment. But it was a great example tonight, and I'm proud of those guys. And, they made a bunch of plays. They made some mistakes too, but man, they played extremely hard. And they were engaged, so I love that part of it. I'm proud of those guys.
Talk about the play of your guys inside. Reese Hazelton, a big game for you, 20 points. He's a veteran, had 8 rebounds. Nate Clairbout, a double-double again here with 10 points, 10 rebounds today.
Yeah, I just thought, once we broke the press, we were getting some good looks, right? And they forced us into 19 turnovers, but you can't get all those good looks without turning it over some because you gotta make them pay for pressing that hard. And I'd like to see it a little bit lower a number. It was really the first half that hurt us, because we only had 6 in the second half, but we got the ball inside, it touched the paint, and, Reese just he was attacking space, and he was shifty today with his back downs, and, obviously can hit the 3 for us, but the finishing around the hoop and his patience in there was amazing.
Obviously a big regional win here as you improved to 7-1 on the year, and these regional wins going to be more and more important as kind of the season goes on.
Yeah, it's funny. You find a way to make every game really, really important, and it can wear teams out. But I just hope this team has the type of appetite to, even if we would have lost this game, to go on to the next one, on to the next one, and just have that mindset that every game is very, very important, and you want to give your best, and that's all you can do. So, but as far as region goes, we know all about Findlay and the type of program they have, and the accolades over the years, and the trophies that in their trophy case, and the players that they've had, and the coaches, and Charlie does a great job, and he's got them playing kind of a new style this year. Everybody sees that, where they're up and down pressing and really aggressive, and that's fun. That's going to be fun for the Findlay fans, and it was fun to compete against tonight. So those are the teams you want to go against every year.
Obviously a tough moment before the game, a moment of silence for Mitch Peterson, and I know the guys wearing the Mitchell's Run T-shirts out here for warm-ups today. You got the medal on, and I know he meant a great deal here to the Ferris State basketball program. Yeah,
he meant a great deal. And, I always say Mitch didn't sign up to be, that in that situation and mean a great deal to a lot of people, but he embraced it, and he just impacted a lot of people. He wore it as a gold star, and he helped a lot of people. He helped me personally put things in perspective, and he helped me. He's just a friend. He's ended up being a friend, and he started out as honorary player. What a great day that was at Mitchell's Run. And became honorary coach, and even at one point was watching some film, and we'd talk about the Lions, and he'd be looking at movies and rating movies, and overall just a really cool guy and an intense guy too. The Peterson family is a competitive family, and Mitch is one of them. So his story will live with us, and it was emotional for a lot of our older players that know him a little bit better because he hasn't been around as much this year. And we just love the Petersons, and probably an all-time moment in Ferris State history but Wink Arena history was when we presented. We presented the regional trophy, the championship trophy to Mitch and his brother, and it was a packed house, and it was really a dream come true. So that lives forever in the banners there on the wall. It's in my office. It's a cool moment. I was happy for Mitch to have that moment. He deserves it, and we love the Petersons.
Well, Coach, congratulations again on the win, and we look forward to talking to you again next week.
All right, let's go.